Have you ever received a message that felt like it was from another world? A message so timely, so specific, it sends a shiver down your spine? Today's story is about exactly that. It's about a man named Alex, and a voicemail that arrived 3 days after his mother's funeral. Alex was devastated. His mom had been his rock, his confidant. The funeral was a blur of tears and condolences, and in the days that followed, he felt adrift in a sea of grief. He was trying to keep busy, to distract himself from the crushing emptiness. That's when a major business opportunity came up. It was a high-risk, high-reward investment, the kind that could set him up for life. His partners were pushing for a decision, and the final meeting was scheduled for that very night. Alex felt torn. His mother had always been cautious, always telling him to think things through. But this felt different, like a chance he couldn't afford to miss. That evening, as he was getting ready to leave for the meeting, his phone buzzed. It was a voicemail from a blocked number. Annoyed, he almost deleted it. But something made him press play. The static hissed for a moment, and then a voice came through that made his heart stop. It was his mother's voice. It was weak, distant, like she was speaking from the other end of a long tunnel, but it was undeniably her. The message was short, just a few words, but they were chillingly clear. Alex, my sweet boy, don't do it, not tonight. Don't trust them. Then the line went dead. Alex stood there, phone in hand, trembling. He played it again and again. It was her. How was this possible? Was it a cruel prank? Was grief making him hear things? His mind raced, a war between logic and a primal, gut-wrenching fear. The message echoed in his head. Don't trust them. He thought about the partners, their eagerness, the pressure they were putting on him. Small red flags he'd ignored suddenly seemed to wave violently in his mind's eye. Shaken to his core, he picked up the phone again, but this time he called his business partner. His voice was unsteady as he said he was pulling out. He didn't explain why. He couldn't. He just said something had come up and the deal was off. His partner was furious, calling him foolish and unprofessional, but Alex held firm. That night he didn't sleep. He just sat in the dark, replaying his mother's voice, wondering if he had just made the biggest mistake of his life, or if he had narrowly dodged a bullet. A week later, the news broke. The investment opportunity was a massive fraud. A sophisticated scam that had completely wiped out everyone involved. His partners, who had gone ahead without him, lost everything. The company they were investing in vanished overnight, along with all the money. Alex read the headlines in stunned silence. He was safe. His savings were intact. He had been spared from financial ruin. He leaned back, the feeling of relief so overwhelming it was almost painful. He thought about that voicemail. He never received another one like it. He couldn't explain it, and he stopped trying to. He just accepted it for what it was. A final gift from his mother. A final act of love, reaching across the veil to protect her son one last time. This story reminds us that sometimes warnings come from the most unexpected places, at the most crucial times. Maybe it's not a voice from beyond the grave. Maybe it's a gut feeling, a sudden sense of unease, or a friend's casual comment that sticks with you. It's that little voice inside that says, wait, something's not right. Our intuition is a powerful, mysterious force. The lesson here is to listen to it. Pay attention to those subtle signals, especially when the stakes are high. You never know when that quiet warning might be the very thing that saves you. Thanks for listening to this incredible story. If you've ever had an experience you couldn't explain, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories that make you think. See you next time.